All right, thank you, Igor, and hello and welcome back to the London. Uh, it's not open, but it's London session, let's say, 14th of Jan 2025. And I'm not moving the path that we have uh, we have laid on, but I'm just pushing it to the right hand side so that it is not not coming in between the view. Okay, all right, the same here. Okay, that's the Euro USD hourly chart, and we'll be touching base with all the instruments that we've been uh, following each session. Okay, so how does the story continue from here? What does it look like now? Let's have a quick view on 15 minutes time frame. We can actually do some wave counts as well for the pick up and plus. So that could be wave one and two expanded flat. And what we are seeing right now is the third wave which is extending. So that would be one, two, three. Wave four is going to take some more sideways because the second wave was sharp. So still want to put wave three up there, and then wave four would again come lower a bit, and wave five. Okay, let me. So wave five would ideally wave 5 would be wanting to take out the 310 315 resistance. So I think I firmly believe that we are extending the third wave, a bit more sideways action uh, before the third wave completes. Now this is a subdivision. I can go on with the plotting of this as well as a sub-minute degree, but I'm not doing it because it would be too much on the screen. All right, so let's keep it simple. One, expanded flat. Two, wave three still underway. Possible wave four dip and then wave five. I think by the end of today or sometime in the New York Open, we should be through at least the wave three, four, and five, or possibly wave three. All right, and that's the story of the waves. I would just want to change the visibility here and put it to 15 minutes and remove everything else. So when we come back next, we will see this lower degree counts only on the 15 minutes, not on all counts, not on all time frames. So it would be clear. All right. See, the other degrees are gone. All right. So trading point of view, we've already entered aggressively. Now if you are wanting to do it the same way, you can buy any moment. Please remember the stop loss would go around 1.01. All right, that's a probable low right now. Once it takes out 1.0311 and pulls back, it would be a confirmed low. uh, we want the first resistance or meaningful resistance to be taken out. If you need further price action, then please allow that 310 resistance to be taken out, and then a dip, and then go and buy. That would be more conservative and more price action confirmation in the sense. Correct? All right, let's move on to the dollar index now. Okay, it's more or less on the same lines as we discussed, if we just discussed euro, but I think it's uh, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 looks complete here. Just a moment if you'd like to have the lower degree counts as well. Just a moment, it's wave 1 and expanded flat 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Look at that sideways triangle and possible wave 3 complete. We are now digging towards wave 4 or pushing towards wave 4 and that looks a perfect that looks to be a perfect impulse in the making, and it should not be more time. I think by the next one, when we are here in New York, we should be somewhere close to 109 levels. All right, and that there is a Fibonacci extension also which we can take up and try and find out. There you are. So let's keep this Fibonacci figures here, which is now pointing towards 10907, absolutely falling in line with the previous wave 4 of one lesser degree. That, okay, this would give us more confidence. That's the first target we are looking forward. Okay, so that's the wave counts. We will follow. We'll keep following it. What I'm going to do here is just push it a bit lower or aside so that we clear the price action, and it looks fine now. So this is where we are now pointing 109.07. So keep a watch on that. Trading point of view, aggressive shorts have been taken at around 1110. If you have done that, that would be one of the best things to do. But it was very aggressive though. So if you have not traded and if you want further price action confirmation, you might want to wait until 109 and then a pullback and then re-enter on the short side or enter on the short side. And if you want to enter now also, you can do that, but your stop loss has to go above 110.30 possibly. All right, so that's the story in the dollar index. We'll be back again and review what the prices have confirmed. Let's go back to the pound. The story in pound is still unfolding. I just had a look. First of all, let me take our projection out of the price action way. We'll be looking to buy there. So it's possible that we are carving a lower degree wave 4 now before that push comes across. But but I would if you won't be on the aggressive side, then I would like to go and buy it right away. Stop below that low at the 1.2. We've already done that in our trading rooms, but here we haven't discussed because it would have been too many aggressive trades. So it's better that you wait for the first resistance to be taken out right there around 23.15 and a corrective dip, and then we go and buy ahead on the long side. But okay, let's have a quick view at the candlestick patterns. Okay, I'm flipping the chart to the daily. 1 second. Okay, so here the pattern doesn't look like anything more than an indecisive yesterday. But see this these indecision patterns are very important because they are telling us a story that bears were in complete control, and at the end of the day, bulls brought it back, producing a doji. That's the story which comes across the daily chart. So we've got a bearish candle, we've got an indecisive candle. This is a perfect amalgamation or perfect setup for a morning star to be produced. I would like to flip it through the euro as well quickly because candlestick chart patterns are the way, are the language through which markets would want to communicate with us. Now, this one is looking like It's beginning to cut loose on the. It's already done on the long side, on the north side, and a further push would produce a morning star, right? If you want to see the dollar index, these are all small concepts, but very powerful when you put it in the story perspective. Now, if you are able to see, I'm not able to remove the path and Fibonacci, etc. But if you look at the bullish candle, then indecisive. Look at that shooting star indecision candle, and now just ready uh, to drag lower and complete the evening star. I think the next session should be a quite action packed for us. All right, it's going to be about 4 hours from now. Uh, yes, 4 hours and 15 minutes from now. Okay, so let's go back to gold now. I'd like to bring the story back to the 4 hour chart where we have been following it meticulously since last week. Each particular wave and subwave has been catered and still go with the preferred wave count of uh, wave A in place, wave B in place, and we are now almost underway, possibly underway towards wave C lower, and that wave C would finally or want to complete wave 4 of the primary, the minor degree. There is one more count which is available. Um, I'm not printing it here, but I'm just showing. This could be a triangle in the making as well. We discussed this earlier as well. That could be A, B, and no change here. And this one could be C into circle. That one could be D into circle. And if it is wanting to come down to print wave E into circle, then this is the area where it would like to drop somewhere within the vicinity of 26, 27 or so. I think if it bounces off this line, then we would rather exit the short positions, considering that it's a contracting triangle in that case, something like this. All right, so if it is a C, D, and E in the making, then we'd like to exit our short positions completely because it would be time for bulls to come back, and that primary minor wave 4 would be print here, all right, uh, before the fifth wave rally resumes. Okay, this is an option we've got to keep that in mind as we did earlier as well. Okay, so it's either a current contracting triangle in the making or an ABC uh, flat in the making, where we've got AB in place and wave C is unfolding, subdividing into 5 waves possibly. All right, so that is the story for gold. But at least for now, at least until the 2620 zone, we would like to remain on the short side. And even if we don't wait further, and if we cover all the short positions, we would always make some bucks there. All right. Okay, so next is the Dow Jones. The story in the Dow Jones is quite interesting, and it continues to be of the same way that we have been tracking the euros and the pounds and other instruments. But it's possibly making the first move. That's the first wave of the lower degree. Uh, should be looking towards wave 2 drop, maybe maybe it can actually, it can continue rallying until the fifth wave, A, B, C, D, E, on that one. 42, 681, it can go non-stop. It can take the wave for one lesser degree out. It can actually go towards much higher levels without any break as well. And then I think 42, 970 would be the zone of our interest. Okay, so 42.90, something like this is poised to happen. Okay, and then a corrective decline, and then a rally, and that should be followed up lower. Okay, I'm going to take the other one out so that we are not confused. This is what we're expecting. So no change in the Dow Jones. We're not recommending any buy at all at this point in time, though we are quite confident that intermediate wave 2 is playing out nicely. Possibly we are heading north for the next few trading sessions, but it's not a buy for us. It's a sell on rallies for us. Okay, and Bitcoin and other coins. Did you see that rally? I mean, did you see that spike happening? Uh, this is the way coins would rather want to push themselves. So we were talking about, look at that path. It's perfectly followed. I mean, it's not because of any individual expertise or this thing. It's only because of personal practice. And the second is, if you're able to catch the pulse of the waves, then you're able to know the path that the market is kind of wanting to project. It's as simple as that. But it's so exciting to see that the first leg is complete now. I think we can adjust the counts, adjust the path now. We can do that. Let me remove the unwanted curve. And here we can adjust the path. I think this is gone now. The first wave is over. So let me just, I think we are good to go now. Yes. So let's wait for a dip. Now 97 has been taken out. That's so beautiful to see. Uh, we'll be wanting to pick it up around 92, 90, 99, 91, 92 levels. Aggressive traders, see, it's going to remain slightly corrective in the next few hours. I don't I don't know because there is no divergence at all. Normally, the fifth wave is followed by diverging, but this is a very strong move. So if you are aggressively wanting to initiate longs, you can do that as well. But the stop loss is going to go right there below 89. Okay, or you can buy partial right now, partial around 92, and stop around 89. That I leave it up to you guys. Okay, but it looks like we are done on the south side. All right, let's take up Ethereum. This is slightly behind, so this is what we are going to do. One more high, and we are good to take out the resistance up there around the 33, and then a dip. We go long over there. If you are interested to take partial longs right now, 32, you can do that. Remaining, you can take around 31 or something. But remember, please, the stop loss goes around the 2900 mark. Quickly, Solana. So, in I mean, in general, now we are close to either complete or we are close to completing the first step. All right. and it is absolutely your choice. If you go partial long right now, remaining on the dip, but please make sure that you're putting a stop loss or placing a stop loss below the low. In case of Solana, it is below 169, so you can put it around 168 or something. And Ripple, Ripple is has. Can you count five here quickly? One, two, three, or maybe four, and the fifth wave is going on. So Ripple is also on its way of that is the larger degree wave one, wave two, and then one of three, then two of three, then third of third wave is progressing nicely. What we can do right now, or what we can plan to do or think to do, just about when it breaks apart, it's almost breaking higher already. keep keep ourselves floating. We can bring the stop around 2.32. That should at least bring us to a break even, I suppose. Because around wave E we were planning to enter. So but right now we can move it around 2.32, or we can move it just below wave E, that is 2.2, on to be on the safer side. Just want to stay away from the noise sometimes. Okay, so stop change to 2.2 for now, with a target unchanged towards 3.7, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is somewhere around the 3.7 mark. All right, so I think we can pause the current session. Once again, thank you all for joining, and we'll be looking forward for having you again around the New York Open. And back to you, Igor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, SPDas. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
ForexLens gives you the edge. ForexLens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. ForexLens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with ForexLens. Check out our performance at ForexLens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. ForexLens.com.